Shalom, Yasha'Allah. First and foremost, I get all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, the honor to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, who rule well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful. Let's put in the great gospel in sincerity and truth. That's your brother Tazakai Yahweh from the great millstone, Champagne Camp, coming at you another lesson through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and Lord, will it be edifying. Got an article here from Reuters.com and it reads, U.S. strikes failed to destroy Iran's nuclear sites, intelligence report says. And this came out June 24th, 2025, which is that's today. Updated 10 minutes ago. So Illinois says the latest developments. It says Israeli Prime Minister, Iran President both claim victory. U.S. airstrikes only set back Iran's nuclear program by months. The initial U.S. intelligence assessments finds. It says U.S. tells UN Security Council that strikes degraded nuclear programs. So those are like little bullet points you go to. But going on, it says Washington, Tel Aviv, and Istanbul, which would be Washington D.C., capital of Israel, capital of Turkey. But going on, it says June 24th. June 24th, U.S. airstrike. Okay, it said did not destroy Iran's nuclear capability and only set it back by a few months, according to the preliminary U.S. intelligence assessments, as a shaky ceasefire brokered by U.S. President Donald Trump took hold between Iran and Israel. Early on Tuesday, both Iran and Israel signaled that the air war between the two nations has ended, at least for now, after Trump publicly scolded them for violating the ceasefire he announced at firing at GMT. As the two countries lifted civilian restrictions after 12 days of war, which the U.S. joined with an attack on Iran's uranium enrichment facilities, each sought to claim victory. Trump said over the weekend that the U.S. deployment of 30,000-pound bombs had obliterated Iran's nuclear program. But that claim appeared to be contradicted by initial assessment by one of his administration's intelligence agencies, according to three people familiar with the matter. So, Esau, they gonna spin how they gonna spin it, man. When they news agencies and this and that, they gonna paint them as the victor no matter what, whether they lose or win. And don't get me wrong, and not saying that nothing didn't get hit, whatever the case may be. Just know when Esau has the narrative, it is full and riddled with lies. The only thing they pretty much tell the truth about is the bloodshed that they cause, for real. Because he the sword that you have by Shemal Shah. It says one of the sources said Iran's enriched uranium stocks had not been eliminated, and the country's nuclear program, much of which is buried deep underground, may have been set back only a month or two. Iran says its nuclear research is for civilian energy production. The White House said the intelligence assessment was flat out wrong, according to the intelligence, which was produced by the Defense Intelligence Agency. The strike sealed off the entrances to two of the facilities, but did not collapse underground buildings, said one of the people familiar with his findings. Because some people saying, like, man, they just not collapse. And, like again, whatever the case may be, they do have bombs that can do that. But, like I said, Washington going to stroke the emotions and the egos and the feelings of these people, man. And they'll tell you whatever they want you to tell you to make you feel good, this and that. But we understand that, hey, man, we not ignorant to Satan's devices. Just like you say, a ceasefire, that gonna stop. Gotta understand this, man. That MOTB has to be implemented. So, yeah, we do understand that World War III, the Third World War, will initiate in the Middle East, the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Hey, man, that MOTB still has to be, ratified throughout the world, so to speak. So going on, it says Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said on Tuesday that the attack on Iran had removed the threat of nuclear annihilation and was determined to thwart any attempt by Tehran to revive its program. Now, this is so, Osalaki, it says, we have removed two immediate existential threats to us, the threat of nuclear annihilation and the threat of annihilation by 20,000 ballistic missiles, Netanyahu said. But see, the hypocrisy is you could possess those things, so everybody could be under threat against you. And you're the only one that's allowed to have it? See, hey, but y'all not fair. Who the hell y'all to go to anybody's country to say what the hell they can and cannot have for their own defense? And yet you spend the trillions of dollars each and every year for defense. Come on, man. Hypocrisy. Go on, it says Iranian President Mossad Pezeshkian, said his country has successfully ended the war in what he called a great victory, according to Iranian media. He also told Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman that Tehran was ready to resolve differences with the U.S., according to official news. Israel launched a surprise air war on June 13th, attacking and raiding the nuclear facilities and killing top military commanders in the world, in the worst blow to the Islamic Republic since the 1980s war with Iraq. Iran, which denies trying to build nuclear weapons, retaliated with barrage of missiles on Israeli military sites and cities. You know, it's going to keep going on, and you get the gist of what's going on. So, yeah, you know, hey, man, this is, no matter how boring or how repetitive people may think it is, hey, these are all the prophecies that's coming to pass that, hey, that we have to watch and wait for and be patient, you know, hey, to come to pass. This is, let's start right here. This is Luke chapter 21, start verse 29. It says, but when ye shall hear of wars, right? Wars, ain't this, you know, not necessarily this, but, you know, it could be like, you know, 12-day war, this and that, whatever war, you know, short wars. They had the little 6-day war when they first, you know, usurped the land, so to speak. I mean, you got other civil wars going on right now. You know, it's, you know, you have Hamas, Hezbollah, you got proxy wars. You got these things are still going on right now, right? When you should hear of wars, then the things that you can actually look up and actually see with your own eyes. Rather if it be Hollywood, whatever the case may be, hey, art imitates life. We understand that, hey, it's all part of the prophecies. We understand that the prophecies are real. You know, hey, believe that. You know, believe the word of the Lord. Don't believe us. Understand that, right? It says, but be not terrified when these things come to pass. So these things are not supposed to terrify you. If you are being terrified, that means your spirit ain't right. And you need to get it right to the best of your ability, or, hey, the fearful, hey, gonna be destroyed. For these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. So, hey, we see wars and stuff breaking out, and whether it be a little skirmishes in here and there, hey, man, more gonna come by. Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, which obviously this article, you know, these nations are against each other. Other nations, America against other nations, Russia against other nations, China, and so forth and so on. Everyone has their enemies. Everyone has their allies, right? But it's all prepping up to what? That third war's woe. Verse 11, it says, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, which we have been seeing, you know, hey, over the decade. Like, you know, you got the Earthquake Act we can pull up right now. Guarantee you the first 10 to 15, see mine go from like, I think 4.5 on up. I guarantee we go there, get the first 10, 15, all different regions. Bet you the 8 different regions, you know. So it says, so diverse places and famines, you know, lack of food, lack of water, lack of anything, any necessity, any commodity that you would need to sustain life. Or like I said, just a lack of whatever, something that you may want. It's a famine of it, a lack of it, but mainly towards food, the thing that you need, a necessity, right, to preserve life. It says in pestilences, you know, different sicknesses, disease, you know, they talking about this new such and such X coming out. You got the, you know, the crown still going around, you know, all these different things, you know, malaria in different places, different stuff, man. You know, it's everywhere. And fearful sights and great signs that should be seen from heaven, which goes into your eclipses, maybe, you know, solar or lunar, right? The chariots, you know, the so-called UFOs and UAPs that they call them, you know, the chariots of Israel, right? Shooting stars, you know, those types of things, retrogrades and planets and all those things, you know, the people that bugged out about the astrology, all those things, fearful sights, right? These things are happening right now, so that should be seen in heaven above you, right? So, hey, man, look, and then you got niggas now who thinking that they own some type of level, they know something. That nigga look up Iran or this and that and look up the news and they think they know something, right? You ask a nigga, what's the capital of Iran? What's the capital of Israel? What's the capital of these places? Just something simple. How the hell do you spell it? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, nigga can't tell you. But all their life, they somehow know and be a history buff about this. Just like some people that I know, man, they told me like, hey, man, Taz, well, they call me by my name, but you know, hey, man, I remember like, and I've been, hey, before the truth, not that, you know, it's the Spirit of the Lord. He brought you to your knowledge what you knew before you came in. Before the truth that I came in, man, I've been knowing about some of this stuff in middle school, wars and rules, like all that stuff, and you know, leaving the high school, and I just talked to them about it while we playing the game, and they used to wave me off. Oh, I want to hear that, I want this and that. Then the Lord brought me to the understanding why I cared about that so much, and then, you know, I see the more full surface. Then thou shalt well understand, right? You know, 2 Corinthians 9. So, yeah, they said to me the other day, man, I know you used to irritate us and get on our nerves, and you used to snap on this and that guy, you know, that zeal, you know, call us all type of bug, I call all types of shit, you know, how he used to be. You know, but then they ultimately said, man, but you was right. And now we seeing that, yeah, so niggas got to, sometimes niggas got to see the bleed, but guess what? You can still say, now you're right, but hey, if you're not giving praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shemel Shai, if he don't bring you to the truth, it don't matter what you know, nigga. Esau knows stuff too. Elon knows stuff too, right? Ishmael knows stuff too. But if they not, hey, but ultimately, first and foremost, got to be an Israelite. But if they not of the chosen elect, I don't give a damn what you know. It's what you know gonna burn over here when Babylon burn, because that's what's gonna lead up to. But that's ultimately all I got on this list. Hey man, wars, rumors of wars. Hey, more gonna come to pass. They may say ceasefire, and what you niggas gonna do over here gonna be at ease. See, ain't nothing to worry about. Ooh, we can't wait for the day when it's gonna come at a city near you. So Lord, what this lesson was edified to the body. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Salakia, step on something. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to our apostles, the elders at Great Millstone, who were well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.